What's good? Greetings, y'all. What's up? What's up, yo? JJ channel, the Prince of Peace. I got a dream log that I wanted to just write down while I was waking up from sleep and shit. And I had just had a dream about this alien that was killing people, yo. Like he looked like a mermaid, but the tail was swinging and it was stabbing people in the head and eating them. That's what it looked like. Um, that's what it looked like right there. And I kind of drew it at the point where I couldn't see the head because I didn't remember the face and shit. But and in that dream, like I had two dreams or three dreams, I think. Two. I think it was two and a part of one more that just switched over. I remember being in the future, and I was with my brother and my family, and my sister was there, and she was about to find a job or something like that while she moved away from. I think she moved away from Georgia or something, or I was just over there, and my brother was there, and my mom was there, I think, and they was in the house, and this is the last part of the dream where I woke up. I'm gonna just say it like that part. So he's showing me things from the future because I'm in the future as I'm going into the dream, and I'm seeing shit that's not even on in this society, in this age, because he got a PlayStation 4, but it looked like a newer version of a PlayStation 4, but it's like thinner and it's lightweight, and it's like the size of this book right here. And it's very high tech, and you can play so many games on it. And he got everything because he's a high tech guy. And so he got there's a mixture of Pokemon and Naruto. I think Pokemon or Naruto, where there's a mixture of like the Pokemon anime in another anime, and then they don't have the Pokemon on the front of the game. They have a person, which is funny because they're just doing that now. I mean not now. What the fuck? I'm talking like I'm in the future. And the thing that got me was that alien when I was asleep. That nigga was eating people, and I was like I was a consciousness observing that person, observing that alien, and I was just watching everybody dying from that shit because I was like, damn. But I was consciousness. I wasn't in the body. I was consciousness. So, another part of my dream was my uncle was in my dream. I remember that. And for some reason he was in his own house, okay, that was the first part of my dream, and I'm gonna go back to the third part where my brother said 1 and 2. And then it was 11. I said, what's the time? I'm going to just tell you. I said, what's the time? Like, he said, I was like, what? And he gave me his phone, and it said 11:11. And then when I kept looking at his stuff, I think the time went off from 11:11 to 11:12, and I went out of the dream, and then I woke up. But back to my uncle, his house. I was at his house or his apartment, and he had food, and my brother was there too, and my mom was there, I think, too. And we was eating food or something like that, or there was food, and I wanted to eat some of his food, and I don't know what the fuck. I don't remember that too clear, because anyway, I was at his house, but I think I was trying to get my own apartment. And I was asking him and talking to him and stuff. I think I did have my own apartment. I just wanted like more stuff in my apartment, so I had the desire to get like Legos or something like that just to stay occupied. Like a big ass desire to get a big ass Lego and just start trying to make shit out of it. Just the simple things that I like to do. That's about it with this video. You want to see the alien again? Here's the alien. Ah, shit. This alien is ripped. Like he buffed. So it's the alien, and this nigga just fucking eats people and shit with his tail. And then I don't know what else he does with his mouth, but he looks like a mermaid though, for like a Anunnaki or something like that. I don't know what the fuck, but You know what I'm saying? That shit's real, no matter what, because you don't know what's out here underwater or in the air or whatever. You don't know. Or outer space, you don't know. So, or in another dimension, and it crossovers to this dimension, you don't know. So anyway, that was my dream journal that I tried to share with y'all. Is that there's some more shit in the future I didn't even talk about because I don't remember it. Most importantly, it's just that I wasn't supposed to remember some of these things. I wasn't supposed to remember the ones that I don't remember. I definitely don't remember the ones that I wanted to remember, because if I did remember and told you guys in detail, it would have probably caused a paradigm shift or something like that. Or if you guys saw the video, they'd be like, "Oh my goodness!" So there's time travel. I think there's time travel in the eight. Oh shit! I think he told. I said, "What year is this?" And he said, "I saw his phone too. Oh my fucking goodness! His phone was like a Galaxy, but it was like a big ass phone. It was like this big and this wide, and his phone had a case on it, and inside when you turn the phone on, it looked like fucking like Galaxy shit, but it's not the Galaxies. It's like a new age, high tech, new Galaxy type shit that is in another realm or something like that. And he got it on his phone, and it's like stardust in there and everything like that on the phone, and the shit was just. And the time said 11:11, and it had seconds, and it had different type of language for seconds. It had like some sort of chronological order or something like that on the phone. And I was like, "What the fuck is this, Juice?" I said, "What is this?" He said, "It's the time. It's time." So I had to leave at like 11, 12 when I woke up. But shit was crazy, man. But so I'm listening to something else out here. Um, but just so much shit that he has in the house, in his house, and I think it's his house, and I think everybody was over his house. My mom, my sister, my uncle, and even me. And he told me like, yo, like he didn't just act regular, like, because I was just in the future. You know how you dream and you go into a past, a present, and the future. You can dream about both with all of them. That's what it means to like have control of your dreams and have an open third eye and shit like that, and eat the healthiest foods that you could eat, and do the work as far as your light work goes into play. I'm still trying to gather up my thoughts and trying to get my mind right and my eyes right. Because I'm not all the way conscious in this room, like woke, but I'm woke. I'm just like trying to refresh myself. I just had to use the bathroom because when you use the bathroom, when you take a dream, till you take a piss. When you have a dream and you gotta use the bathroom right after, it's that liquid, that fluid in your stomach, in your guts. I mean your bladder, that's helping you remember the dream, because it's this. I don't know how the fuck it works, but it works for me, and it just does what it does. And then I use the bathroom and I try to remember again, drink something and remember some more, and have another dream or something. But my pineal gland is worn out right now. I ain't got no more DMT in my pineal gland. It'll create some more. It'll reproduce some more. But I'm just gonna try to get some sunlight or something, or just go outside, smoke, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. It's Sunday, like it's Wisdom Day. Just try to remember things that I need to do next week for the following. Thank y'all for watching. All right, thank y'all. Peace, and holla back and sign off.